Yeah, I'm back in my hometown from a long ride from the Greyhound bus, man. One of these Michigan crackhead Greyhound bus drivers, you know, we made an unscheduled stop at, I think it was a Pilot gas station and McDonald's, man. Sat down. He didn't tell us how much time or whatever, man. Made an unscheduled stop and got off the bus, man. Bought some food. I bought like two hash browns and two burritos, man. Made a joke about it, man. The lady asked me, do you need any hot or mild sauce? I said it's not Mexico. It don't matter because both of them taste the same for real. If you really taste it, it's really the same. It didn't matter to me, so just made that little joke. And sat down and I wanted coffee. I went back. I needed something to drink because I took a bite. I took two bites of the hash browns. I was thirsty, so I went back. I got a medium cup of coffee with two shots of espresso. Got that. I was sitting down and eating my food and had the phone, sitting on the table, man. This guy rushed me out to the place, man. The bus going. I forgot my phone. It's $1,000 phone for real. So it was like only 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. He could have turned back around or whatever, man. It was only 2 minutes, man. This guy did that on purpose, man. For real. Did it on purpose. He a crackhead. I know these guys in Michigan are fucking crackheads, man. For real. Crackheads. Got experience with them? They crackheads, man. For real. Michael needs, Paula needs. They're crackheads, man. I went to him, moved into the building, paid my security deposit because I wanted to hold it because I had problems with DRM. They fucking is crackheads, man. I had these people break into my room, apartment, man, and stealing my stuff and messing with my game and everything, man. Stole my power cord to my expensive Mac, and cut the feet, man. Cut the feet, man. For real, man. Put the feet, man. Cut my feet on my expensive laptop, man. Cut the feet, man. Because they was jealous, man. Because I was running I was working for them and running the place a little bit better than they was running it. So I had to move. So I moved with these ugly Klansmen, man. They was Klansmen, man. For real, man. Moved with them. Paid my security deposit, and then she gave me my lease agreement. It was only for 6 months, for real. So got my lease agreement. It says I can get my security deposit back in 3 months. Went down there in 3 months. She made something else up. So I said, forget it. I'll get it when I move out. This lady hooked me up with a old stove that was leaking gas from the oven, man. It was leaking gas from the oven. I called DT Edison. I was gonna call them the day I moved out, but they happened to, told me to move, so I came back down here. But anyway, called DT Edison. He disconnected the stove and opened all the windows. It was leaking gas for real. This guy, Michael Needs, broke into my apartment, stole the document what this guy gave me, man, for real. He a fucking crook, for real. And a racist, for real. And a murderer, too, man. Tried to murder me. He took the steam cap off of the radiator. It was, when I first moved in, when I expected a place to look at the place, the steam cap was on every last one of them, man. I don't know about the bathroom. I ain't too sure about the bathroom, but it was on in the living room and in the kitchen, man, for real. So, I was just looking at it and broke into my place and took that, man, because they disconnected the stove because it was leaking gas. None of the pilot lights worked, period. And especially the oven pilot light never worked, period. If you try to light it, never light. I'm not gonna stick my face in there for real, man. Set my face on fire? Hell no. So, came back, went down there. I told him I need a stove for real. This guy hooked the stove back up. Didn't tell me nothing about coming in my apartment or nothing, man. Didn't notify me or nothing. I went and called the DT Edison again. They happened to came so fast, came so fast. I know it was a setup, so I took a YouTube video and put it out there. So they didn't even like the pilot light for real. Couple of weeks ago, man, I tried to light. I didn't even light it. I turned the stove on. None of the pilots, none of that stuff worked. So never used the stove. Period. I had a microwave. That's what I was using. Period. So I'm letting you know, these people in Detroit are crackheads and liars and racists for real. Letting you know their names and everything. So got back down here. The bus driver, I know he's from Detroit. He's a fucking crackhead, man. Rushed me out. Asked this guy. It's only been 2 minutes in the bus drive. He just took off and asked him, man, could you turn back around? Left my phone there. Didn't even leave the phone or whatever. And told me some guy who was the baggage luggage whatever. He was the I think it was the station manager or whatever. I didn't care. I went to the lady up at the booking desk to get a ticket to go back and get my phone. She said she couldn't do it. She ran off and did some crazy stuff. It's on camera. She did some crazy stuff. Went into the door, walked around, did it, waited there, just looked at her. She looked it weird, man, doing all that stuff. Okay, I just asked her. I said, if I have my ticket with the confirmation number, could you find out the last place he stopped at? She said it was Cincinnati. I told him he stopped at a pilot in McDonald's. She said that was his discretion. It was an unscheduled stop. So, he did that on purpose, for real. He didn't need to stop at nothing. But the place was smelling for real. It was smelling bad because these was, crackheads from Detroit. They fucking crackheads for real in Detroit. The bona fide crackheads. So, just letting you know about Greyhound and they people. I wish I had my phone. I would have videotaped the whole thing. You wouldn't even believe what was going on. And plus, don't buy that iPhone X. I deleted a lot of storage to get the camera working. Don't work when you need the camera working. Catch people, flat out in bar-faced lies. Camera automatically stop working, or the you can't find the video. The video caption, you can't even find the video caption. You see the photo, no video, and no span or whatever. The catch the caption, catch the video. So don't buy that phone for real. So right, I'm just saying, man. These people crackheads for real. Peace.